Good evening. Tonight we're diving deep into a story about global power plays, strategic interests, and the future of the Arctic. It's a story that might seem ripped from the pages of a Cold War thriller, but it's unfolding right now, in real time. We're talking about the United States' long-standing interest in Greenland, the world's largest island, and a territory of Denmark. Why, you might ask, would the United States be so interested in this icy expanse? Well, the answer, as is often the case in geopolitics, is complex. It's a tapestry woven from threads of military strategy, resource competition, and the growing impact of climate change. To understand the United States' interest in Greenland, we need to go back to the Cold War. Greenland, positioned between North America and Europe, became a crucial outpost for the U.S. military. The Thule Air Base, established in 1951, remains vital to America's missile defense. But this presence isn't enough. With rising tensions involving Russia and China, control of Greenland is increasingly important. It's about projecting power and securing strategic advantage in a contested region. But Greenland's appeal goes far beyond its strategic location. Beneath its icy surface lies a treasure trove of natural resources, rare earth minerals, crucial for everything from smartphones to electric vehicles, oil, natural gas, and vast deposits of other minerals. And as the planet warms and the ice melts, these resources are becoming increasingly accessible. This is where the economic imperative comes into play. China, in particular, has been aggressively pursuing access to Greenland's mineral wealth, raising concerns in Washington about China gaining a strategic foothold in the region and controlling critical resources. Chapter 3. The Arctic is no longer a remote, frozen backwater. It's rapidly becoming a geopolitical chessboard, with the United States, Russia, and China making strategic moves. Russia is reopening old Soviet-era bases and conducting military exercises. China, a near-Arctic state, is investing heavily in Arctic research. The U.S. aims to counter both Russian and Chinese ambitions. Control of Greenland would give the U.S. a significant advantage. Chapter 4. Climate change, while posing an existential threat to the planet, is also opening up new possibilities in the Arctic. As the ice melts, new shipping routes are emerging, potentially slashing transit times and costs between Asia, Europe, and North America. These new Arctic shipping lanes could reshape global trade patterns, and the United States is keenly aware of the economic and strategic implications. Control of Greenland, with its long coastline and proximity to these emerging trade routes, would give the United States a significant leg up in controlling the flow of goods and resources through this new Arctic passage. Chapter 5. The United States has long been interested in Greenland. In 1946, President Truman offered Denmark $100 million for the island, but was rebuffed. In 2019, President Trump floated the idea again, but it was met with a chilly reception. Greenland, though a territory of Denmark, has its own autonomous government and growing independence. The future of the Arctic cooperation or conflict. So, what does the future hold for Greenland and the Arctic? Will the region become another arena for great power competition, or can the international community find ways to cooperate and manage the challenges and opportunities of a changing Arctic? The answer to that question is still being written. One thing is clear, the Arctic is no longer a distant frozen frontier. It's a region of growing geopolitical importance, and the United States' interest in Greenland is a clear indication of that. How this story unfolds will have profound implications for the future of the Arctic and indeed the world.